Sigma males have a lot of things they just can't stand, most of which are the product of society's misguidance. These things, however, may be less avoidable for them than for most people. Sigma males are often seen as cold and unapproachable, and they use this to their advantage. People would be surprised at the level of influence they wield in many aspects of society without even realizing it. Sigma males are very guarded creatures, but they are fiercely loyal if their trust is earned. Unfortunately for them, it is often not earned at all, or has to be earned repeatedly after repeated betrayals, which can wear on a man's patience. Sigma men are very logical individuals, but they are also highly creative. Because of this, they tend to be excellent problem solvers, but have no patience for those who cannot see the flaws in their reasoning or question it. They tend to overthink things, causing them to become very frustrated if others are incapable of seeing the depth of their logic, especially if it is fully explained. They are very good at reading others, which allows them to see right through them when they lie. Sigma males need to understand that the world is full of sheep, people who are too weak-minded to question their own beliefs or way of thinking. They often have an innate need for solitude that few others do. They don't mind being alone, but they would like to keep the choice of whether or not they are alone under their own control. Here are 10 things that Sigma males just can't stand. 1. People not giving them their space. Sigma males want to be alone, or at least they want people to leave them alone. They don't like being crowded and will do anything they can to avoid it, unless they are already too deep into a conversation. This desire can be so urgent that Sigma men will actually leave the area if they feel trapped, and it is difficult to get them to return. They are introverts who need plenty of time alone. This doesn't mean they are lonely, it just means that they need to be able to recharge their batteries and clear their minds. People might view them as loners, but this is not the case, they simply prefer to be alone. 2. Not being understood. Though Sigma males are very good at reading others, they are often misunderstood. This is especially true with the higher levels of Sigmas. They are not cold-hearted people, but they do need to be around those capable of understanding them, otherwise it will put a damper on their moods. This is the main reason why they tend to be loners. Sigma males are also very private people, and will take great lengths to keep their personal matters from being exposed. This is not the same as keeping secrets, only those who have earned this man's trust are actually privy to his inner thoughts and feelings. He respects others' privacy as well, but those who take advantage of his trust will quickly lose it. 3. Those who don't think. This man is a person of great logic and creativity, so it's frustrating to see someone who is too lazy to think for themselves. He will jump through hoops to help these people, but he has better things to do than waste his time trying to teach the ungrateful how their minds work. This man is not angry, just disappointed. Sigma males are often described as cold and distant, but it's usually because they are unable to connect with the level of inferiority in others. In truth, Sigma males enjoy having a good time just like everyone else, and they just don't want to feel that someone is dragging them down. 4. Traditional boring rules. The Sigma male is a very independent character. He is not afraid to step out of the crowd if he feels that they are being led blindly by someone who doesn't have their best interest at heart. Sigma men have learned how to follow the rules in order to get what they want, but when these rules become too restricting or unreasonable, they simply ignore them. They are not aggressive rule breakers, but they will follow the rules unless there's a good reason not to. Refusing an order is not always a willful act, sometimes it is simply a matter of the situation not allowing other options. Sigma males are very adaptable people who can follow orders just as well as they can lead. This man will simply refuse an order when he feels that obeying it would be infringing upon his rights or ability to do what's logical and right. 5. Excuses. When it comes to doing logical things to get ahead in life, he does not accept excuses from anyone. He is not an aggressive person, but he will refuse to help those who simply use excuses as an attempt to get out of an unpleasant situation. This man will take full responsibility for his actions if need be, but he also expects others to do the same. Sigma males are not aggressive by nature, but they do believe that you get what you give in this world. If you want something, you should be willing to do whatever it takes to get it. Those who are lazy or refuse to take responsibility for their actions will quickly become the brunt of their work ethic. 6. Not being trusted. While this man is a private individual, he also values his trust with others. If he has been let down many times by someone, it's going to be nearly impossible to earn his trust back. Sigma males are loyal people, but don't expect that loyalty if you haven't proven yourself trustworthy. They are not naive to the ways of the world, and it's going to take a lot for them to believe that someone has changed. He is forgiving and understanding, but finding yourself in his crosshairs is not a good feeling. They can't stand being betrayed by those they have trusted. 7. Being compared to others. He might not have had a fancy education, but Sigma males are very intelligent people with excellent memories and good intuition skills. They are extremely observant, which allows them to learn from what others do fairly quickly. They are very confident people who know their strengths and weaknesses. If they find that they lack something, they will try hard to correct it. They don't need constant reminders about how smart or capable other people are, because everyone has their own set of unique skills and abilities. Sigma males are very good at analyzing things as they come, especially regarding people's behavior patterns. This is one of their best qualities as it helps them become better at solving problems and understanding the logic behind certain behavior patterns. 8. Meddling in their affairs. Sigma males are very private individuals. They do not share a lot of information about their personal lives unless you are close to them. They also expect the same level of privacy from others, and they don't like being forced into revealing information about themselves if they do not wish to share. People are often surprised to find out that Sigma males can be very good at understanding other people's problems. This is because they have so little interest in other people's affairs, they simply observe them without making their opinions heard. If someone asked for their opinion about something, the Sigma men will gladly give it, but otherwise he plans on minding his own business. 9. Following trends. Sigma males are always aware of what's happening around them, and they understand the importance of adapting to their environment and thriving in it. They don't try to follow any kind of popular trend that might harm them, or place them in an extremely uncomfortable position. Since they are very independent people, Sigma males will only do something if they feel like it is logical. They don't like following crowds and doing things simply because everyone else does it. This is why being popular in school was never important for them. They are their own people. 10. Ignorance. Sigma males are very knowledgeable people who value wisdom and understanding above many other things in life, so it's frustrating when they encounter people who are too lazy or close-minded to try and understand something. They simply tune out and ignore the ignorance around them because there is little they can do to fix it. They know what they want, and their stubbornness often helps them reach their goals successfully. They expect people to do the same, but if someone cannot be bothered to put in any effort to achieve their goals, the Sigma male will simply choose not to associate with them.